Well, guys, look at this mess.
Not this mess.
No, not that. Not this mess. This mess. It's power steering fluid again. Can you believe it? If there's a bad part to be had, normally we wind up with it. What it is I come out the next day after bringing a truck home from Gas X Chop Shop, and it had this mess here. So I took pictures, and just so happened Corey, that works for Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop, now and again he said, well, I'm pretty close to you. He said, I'll just come over and we'll figure out where the leak is at this time. So he did, and he crawled up and under it, and we moved the wheels back and forth, putting pressure on the power steering pump, because as you know, it is under pressure. So it's in the power steering pump. And to make a long story short, I'll try to show you where it's leaking at on the pump. It's like a defect. Like I said, if there's a place to try to show you here if I can. It's in this area where it's crimped. It's leaking there. Can you believe it? Anyway, my wife called the store that we got the power steering pump from, the new one. Of course, it's got new hoses again, so we're taking the old hoses back. The hose was leaking, and my old power steering pump. Corey said it had a real small, like, crack in it. Somewhere's down here at the bottom. So we put the new power. I hope this makes sense. We put a new power steering pump on, but now it's leaking where it's crimped. So he's going to come over one day this week and fix it for us. And my wife's going to put it in a box because that power steering fluid is still leaking, and we don't want to. Let me try to. You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, so that's happened to me several times. You get stuff from, I don't know if it's remanufactured or what, but well, it must be, or yeah, my wife said it is remanufactured, because I got to take my core back. That's the reason we're taking the old power steering pump back. So if you see that one at the auto parts store, the one I just took off, that's the one that's got the crack in it. Sometimes I laugh at my own stuff, which ain't really a good thing. Okay. Went to Walmart the other day. Remember, I'm trying to color match this truck. Hey, can you get me a napkin when you get it? Oh, I got one in the truck. I forgot how greasy and dirty that power steering pump is. I'm going to get this off before I get it all over the... Thank you. Went to Walmart and got some paint. Of course, as I said in my other video, every time you look at blue or black, red, yellow, whatever, it all starts looking the same. This
49 shades of blue.
Yeah, 49 shades. But it seemed like Walmart had a little bit better selection.
But they only had 1 or 2 cans of each color.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of COVID. Nobody's wanting to paint any or make paint. Anyway, this is what we got. We just got what they had. That's pretty close, isn't it? Too light.
Too light.
Almost about right, I'm thinking. Of course, this is I think this is gloss. If it was
Oh.
I don't think that's it. Of course, that doesn't work. And you know what I was thinking? This is stuff I had from these two are from our 75 C10 truck, Sky. Remember, if you've watched the videos, I color matched the tailgate, and they put new floors in it and stuff, and I painted all that. So this is some leftover paint from Sky. So that's what that is. So I'm keeping it separate from what we got at Walmart. Got this here. This I'm just about out of this, actually, so I'm glad I remembered it. We just about walked out of the store, was on our way out, and remembered, or I did, rust. Rusted metal. Anyway, I always use that to kind of, if the paint doesn't quite match, sometimes I get a little bit of that brown rusted colored paint, and I get a Q-tip or something. I just kind of go along the edge, and you'll see when we get to that. And I try to make some of these places a little bit more pronounced, so it kind of sticks out a little bit. I kind of draw your eyes away from the paint not exactly matching. And I said the other day too, I watch my videos sometimes before I post them up to see how many times I messed up. I said if I went to the paint supply store, it would probably be about $35 a can. I said it would take about 6 cans. I don't know what I was thinking, because it's going to take a lot more than that.
Yeah, when you said that, I thought, are you crazy?
I could be crazy. It would take a lot more than that, because I wasn't thinking about taking the camper cover off. I was thinking about just doing this. So time I do paint this, and it's a whole lot longer than a short bed. And then you got to consider painting the insides, and you know, of course, the tailgate and all that. It's going to be a lot more than any 6 cans. So I'm thinking maybe 12 or 14 cans. I don't know. What was your guess?
14.
Okay, that's a bet. We're going to see how many cans it does take. So anyway, at $35 a can, you're talking quite a bit of money. And so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use, you know, a Rust-Oleum or Krylon or whatever I can find, because to be honest with you, I just can't afford that expense when there's so much other things that needs to be.
And I found those lights.
Oh yeah, the
Vintage Campers has the light replacement lens, but I don't know.
how much are they?
$5 each.
See, I don't know how one.
Well, you'd want to replace them.
Yeah, I'd want to replace. So you might as well say
This
4.
is hanging by imagination.
I know. Yeah, that's hanging by imagination. You'd have to have 4.
Yes.
I'm not sure we're going to, once again, as time goes on, we're not really sure if we're going to take the camper cover off permanently or not.
No.
Oh, well, my boss said we're not.
And we're going to paint this blue.
Oh, okay.
Panels.
We are going to paint this blue. Okay, that's
You're going to paint it blue?
me is going to paint this blue.
Please.
So, oh yeah, it's good to have a friendly boss. Anyway, so that's what's going on today. Anyway, getting back to this power steering. I'm sorry I strayed off topic. Corey's going to come over one day this week during the weekday when he gets off work, and I'm going to try to. Hopefully, we'll have some shade over here, because by midday or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the shade is, you know, gone. So I'm going. He said when I drove it over to Tim's the other day at Gas Axe, why, you know, as soon as I got there, I raised the hood. I was trying to cool off the engine, but he said it was still pretty hot. And you know, when you drive 20 or 25 miles, and you know, you're doing 65, whatever, you know, it takes a long time for it to cool off. So he said he would much rather just come over here and pull the power steering pump off, and we'll kind of deal with it then. So if you'd like to stay tuned, I've never seen anybody pull the power steering pump off and you know, the pulley. So maybe, you know, at least for me, speaking for me, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not good at anything. So anybody that wants to do any of the stuff I'm doing, I'm either showing you how to do it or how not to do it. So that's kind of like what my channel's about, is trying to show you that you can get an old truck like this and kind of make it look decent. That's what my channel is. But anyway, getting back, I'm gonna might do a little video recording of Corey pulling the power steering pump off, and you know, replacing it. And I'm praying very hard that it fixes the problem. So anyway, that's where we're at. I just thought I'd show you, I sure do like this old truck. The truck runs good. Oh, one more thing. When Corey was here the other day, I think in the last video I done of this truck, I mentioned about this switch. It would really just work good on medium. And I was telling Corey about it. I said, what do you think's wrong with it? And he said, you just kind of like got to jiggle it just a little bit. He said it hadn't been used in so long. Said, you know, the contact's a little dirty. So he just moved it around a little bit. Started working great. So I'm thinking that, you know, the more times I use it, you know, it's going to maybe kind of clean itself. And he said it's kind of a big ordeal to take all this out and do that, which, you know, it's just an old truck. And if it works on high, you know, I don't mind moving my finger to get it to start working better, you know, on high. So just thought I'd tell you that too. I hate to leave people hanging. And a lot of times when I make my videos, I think to myself, why didn't I mention that or something? But anyway, this is it for now. Boy, that door shuts good. This is a really good truck. Anyway, that's what we're doing. I don't know about this. I really don't know about this paint. I don't know if it's... That's just too light. And I really actually need to get inside the bed to color match probably the... Because this has been on the inside, I don't know if there's much difference in the shade, but if I can get something to kind of that color, I know I can make it look like the outside. You know what I mean? If you watch some of my older videos where I am painting, like, you know, say last summer, I do my painting in the summer, of course. I don't really have a garage that I can, you know, big enough to paint, and I don't want paint all in my garage. You know, the little paint specks, you know, getting on everything. I don't, you know, I do most of my fun in the summertime when it's warm weather. So you can go back nearly every summer. I have an old truck, maybe two, that I spray paint, and they, you know, they turn out okay, I think. So I'm real proud of it. And oh, another thing I got to do. My wife noticed this yesterday, that it's got a little open spot right there. So I'm going to have to get some silicone and seal that up, just so it don't leak, I guess, which would be a good thing to do. But anyway, the plans is take this camper cover off. I'm going to paint the whole bed, I guess, except for that. And that was a blessing too when you think about it, because I lay in the bed sometimes thinking about things such as this. I know I'm strange, but see, I don't have to paint this area here because it's blue. All I got to do is paint this in the bed and the tailgate. So, and I'm still looking for those pieces that goes, you know, down here. You know, remember I put this on the other day. So if I could find those pieces, I'd be really happy about that. So it's just going to take a while to do. Well, I guess I need this piece here too. Yep, and I need a piece down here too. There's several pieces that I'm going to need. This one and this one up here. So I think it'll look good two-tone. You know, that's the way it was born anyway, two-tone blue, a little darker blue, a little lighter blue. Anyway, let me know what you think about old Papaw truck. There's been a lot of good names for this truck that people have sent in or commented about names for this truck. So I appreciate that. Here in the future, we'll do a little video, make a video on just strictly what would you name the truck. And I got a few more tags. I stuck this one on the other day. I really just done it just to see if Tim Dixon would notice it, and he did. He said he liked it. But you know, I might lay out like we did on Sky. You know, we laid out 9 tags, front license plates, and had people to, you know, give me your comment about which one you think would look better on Sky. So between Instagram and Messenger and you know, commenting on YouTube videos, you know, y'all picked out have a Pepsi day or something. It kind of went along with the truck, but it just barely won, I'll tell you. So anyway, just thought I'd tell you this much, and hope y'all's having a great day. It's going to be a warm one here, and And my wife and I is going to kind of get busy. So y'all have a great day. And I don't mean to bore you all the time with this same truck, but that's just what we're fooling with at the moment. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching the video. I sure do appreciate it. Please check out my second YouTube channel, Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram, Primer is Best, Man on a Budget 1. And oh, by the way, if you have a hard time finding Man on a Budget, please just leave a comment, or my wife can put a link to it. I'm having trouble with YouTube. You know, I got a little icon, you know, picture of me with my, you know, my pockets pulled out, you know, showing I'm a man on a budget, you know, broke. But I can't get it to come up on YouTube. Now, I've contacted YouTube and told them about my problem, but I haven't had anybody that's willing to help me. Same way with comments. Sometimes I get comments and I can't respond because I just, you know, YouTube won't let me. I see the comment, I try to reply, and, you know, it just won't let me. And I've had other people contact me telling me the same thing, that they have the same problem too. So it's not just me on that one. Whew. Okay, hey, y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next video. Say bye.
Bye.
See y'all later.